Moreau, the tight end, on the penalty. But here is Carr, second year of his four-year deal. And you see the numbers in the final quarter of the season last year. Led the NFL, as Carissa and Jules told you about, in touchdown passes down the stretch of the year.
They absolutely did. Foster Moreau was just a little eager to go on that one. Moved him back 5 yards.
But Taysom Hill lined up as the tailback. The versatile Taysom Hill takes it out across the 20, so he got all that penalty yardage back and a little more. Second down coming up for this New Orleans offense. The offensive line is a question mark. They're not even playing their first-round pick, Taliesin Fuaga, as he's been dealing with a back issue, so keep that in mind. Still have Chris Olave, though. He's been their leading receiver for 2 straight years, and he's going to get some run today. No Alvin Kamara. He's down today, dealing with a back issue. He's also seeking a new contract. Derek Carr on the rollout. Nice snare by Chris Olave on cue. And he'll set up a much more manageable third down and short for New Orleans.
So watch Derek Carr. He's just going to fake it here, get out around the edge. This is called a naked because he's by himself and delivers a strike on the sideline. Olave saving that high ball and cuts it off before it goes out of bounds. Great job getting into a third and manageable.
Well, they're looking at that catch. They may be taking a look here. We did see the challenge flag thrown by Kyle Shanahan. Let's see, possession in both feet. See, there's 1 foot. Did he drag that right toe?
San Francisco is challenging the ruling on the field of a completed pass. We'll review the play.
It looks like he got that right toe down, and I don't really think he lost control of the football, but this will be an interesting one to take a look at on the other side.
Rated T for Teen.
These are dangerous times. At least that's what I hear. The Empire? They're everywhere. The world here belongs to the syndicates.
I'm here to offer you a way out, okay? It'll be dangerous. But if you pull this off, you'll never look over your shoulder again.
I've been held back my whole life. And now, I just need a chance to finally be free.
Star Wars Outlaws, available August 30th. Pre-order Star Wars Outlaws for Xbox. When you have something to get done today, getting everything you need today is helpful. Order online at Ace and we'll deliver same day, or we'll have it ready for pickup in 15 minutes.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
So, how long have you lived here?
Over 40 years.
And how are the restaurants around here? Are they good, bad, meh? What's the average household income? Is there a mall? I don't know, a hair salon? Where do you get your hair done?
You gonna move or what?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a lovely neighborhood.
Marcy, we've got to go.
I'm coming.
Got 17,000 more parks to visit.
You want to give me a hand?
We bring you the best neighborhood info.
Ding dong.
Homes.com.
Jordan Love is winning MVP this year.
Only a fool wouldn't at least consider someone like Joe Burrow. Are you a fool, Mr. Harrison?
Be a football know-it-all with NFL Plus Premium.
You're no one until you're talked about.
I have an army to build, a school to take over, and girls to blackmail. XOXO. Gossip Girl.
Tonight's game on Fox is sponsored by Homes.com. We've done your homework.
It is a catch for Chris Olave. We'll get to Mike Pereira here in a moment because I want to hear some adjustments to the challenge rule as well. Third down and medium coming up for New Orleans after that nice snare. And Carr has to work it outside to Jamal Williams, and he gets hit shy of the first down marker by the safety George Odom. Devondre Campbell helped out as well.
We'll take a look at this sky cam view. They're going to get a ton of pressure on the right side in Derek Carr's face. He's got to escape quickly. He was looking downfield and might have had an option there, to dot somebody with the football on the proper shoulder away from a defender to get him to drop step and dive upfield for the first down. But fortunately for Nick Sorensen, the new defensive coordinator, and this San Francisco 49ers defensive unit, they found it out, sniffed it out, stopped it.
Lou Headley will bang it out of bounds, and decent field position for San Francisco coming up. Well, the NFL celebrates youth and high school football year-round through Play Football, an initiative aimed at creating positive experiences for players, coaches, and parents with the goal of preserving and promoting the values of the game. To learn more and to find a league near you, you can visit playfootball.com. Had Mike Pereira with us. We saw that call stand for the catch for Olave, an adjustment to the challenge rules this year too, Mike.
Yeah, never fear, Kyle Shanahan. If you get the next one right, you'll still get a third one. So we're going to see more challenges throughout the course of the season, I believe.
Yeah, previously, the rule was you had to get both right that you came in with to get a third. Now you only have to get one right. Former teammate Chase Young chasing Brock Purdy, throwing a dangerous ball, and going up top for it was Shamar John Charles, and it ends up falling incomplete. Whew.
And this is so interesting that this happened in this game. I just spoke to Brock Purdy. This is essentially a naked. We saw it earlier by Derek Carr. And on nakeds, especially on first downs, you can't take sacks and you cannot throw interceptions. Those are two cardinal sins of a naked. No negative plays on first down. That was dicey, uncharacteristic of Brock Purdy.
Eric Sauber did all he could to play defender there as the tight end.
He saved his bacon.
Handoff here for Cody Schrader, who's going to get a majority of the run here in the first half. It's a guy who's opened up a lot of eyes as he has stepped in as an undrafted free agent, was a consensus All-American last year. If you watched Missouri and Tennessee play a college football game last year, you saw this guy run for 200 and receive for 100. It was an eye-opening game.
And I love that. He's so dynamic on the ground. He's dynamic in the pass game, a two-headed monster. Let's see if he's really about this NFL life. And for a running back, you got to protect your quarterback. Right here, they're putting him out. Expect some quick game, or somehow get rid of the football fast for Purdy.
Nothing downfield. Now he's got to roll out to the right again, and as he runs out of time, he's going to step out of bounds.
You see Brock motioning to Braden Willis. He's trying to remind him, hey, man, this is scramble drill. He's trying to direct traffic. You see him pointing right there with that new wedding ring on, by the way.
That's
Congratulations,
right.
Brock, and to his wonderful bride. But he's trying to get Braden Willis to turn around and break off that route and come back friendly to the quarterback, give him an option on those little tick marks on the sideline. That's called the ladder. Go work that ladder, Braden Willis.
Wilson will punt it, will receive again from Presley Harvin. They'll go over the top, and that's an excellent punt by Harvin, the former Pittsburgh Steeler. It gets down at the 6-yard line, a 56-yard boot by Harvin. Down by Taylor Hawkins, so a long field in front of Derek Carr and the man who's calling his plays, the former passing game coordinator for the 49ers, Clint Kubiak, ends up replacing Pete Carmichael, who was here for nearly 2 decades, first under Sean Payton, then under Dennis Allen. This is the resume for the legacy name that is Clint Kubiak. His brother Clay is still on staff with the 49ers. They'll start this drive from the 6. And give it to Jamal Williams, who's looking for a more productive year in year number 2.
And I love seeing that. That's got to be the emphasis for this ball club. That's what unlocks their entire offense is the run game, the downhill run game, that perimeter run game, that zone stretch run game, which means those guys up front, they got to be lean, tough, long, and they got to run to help Derek Carr set up that play action game that they love so much.
We'll see some Taysom Hill snaps as the setback here. Played so many different positions last season. He gets drilled in the backfield like a missile. It was Jair Brown, the excellent safety, who stepped up big when Talanoa Hufanga was hurt last year.
And look at Jair Brown coming in from the right side. Avoids the block of Chris Olave. Olave's got to get in front of him and cut off force right there. That's the 4th guy strong. That's Olave's job. And Jair Brown said, oh no, I'm hunting in the backfield today.
He had a heck of a game in the Super Bowl against Kansas City. It's 3rd and 7. Carr out route, looking for the first down, and it's broken up. Excellent job by Renardo Green. This is a young player, the rookie out of Florida State. They used a second-round pick on him.
Well, watch this man-to-man tight coverage right here. They're just going to work a speed out to the sideline. It's Derek Carr's job to put that ball where only Cedric Wilson can get it. That means closer to the sidelines where he can cut that thing off and get that toe drag swag. Shout out Nate Burleson, just like Olave did on the first drive of the game.
Good work by Green, a very versatile player, played a ton of games at Florida State. So now Matthew Hayball, who's the second punter, the rookie out of Vanderbilt by way of Australia, boots it away. It is returned by Jacob Crowing, and he's going to work it out of bounds. And Cowing, the rookie, will step out after a 13-yard return. More good field position coming up for the Niners after an excellent defensive stand by Green.
Whoa, Nelly. iPhone 15 with tons of storage. I really want one.
Yo, you've won 14 times on the LPGA Tour. Since when is one enough for you?
That is true.
Get your head out of the sand trap, switch to T-Mobile, and get 4 iPhone 15s on them. And 4 lines for just $25 a line. And you can save on every plan versus the other big guys.
Swing big at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 15s on us and 4 lines for $25 a line.
4?
Check these out, Harry. Hands-free Skechers slip-ins. You just step in and they're on.
I must be dreaming.
No, mate, they're real.
Well, if I'm not dreaming, why is Snoop Dogg here?
I got a show at the stadium tonight.
Ah, that makes sense.
No hands-free with Skechers slip-ins. At Papa John's, get an extra-large New York-style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. It's a mouth-watering, stretched thinner, made bigger, more for your money, extra-large New York-style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Better get you some Papa John's.
All right, boys. Remember who we are and who we represent. It's not about a place, it's about a people. That way at the field like woo, woo, woo. All day like woo. All night like woo. New job like
Damn.
we the boys like woo. Our time like woo.
All that's like woo. We face like woo. You all right, baby?
Honolulu like woo.
Canada like woo.
Drop out like woo.
West Side like woo.
Japan like woo. Brazil like woo. All day like, all night like, all day like, all night like, all day, all night, all day, all night, all day, all night, all day, all night, all day.
Hey, what is going on here?
I go where Saquon goes. Get out of here!
Tonight's game on Fox is sponsored by Papa John's.
Brock Purdy with an eventful offseason after the trip to the Super Bowl. He got married, as we talked about earlier, and married this past spring to his former volleyball-playing wife, Jenna. Brock taking over as the starter midway through that 2022 campaign. He's got nearly 30 starts under his belt and has done excellent work thus far, still on that rookie contract, which is why some people feel like that window's closing, because eventually you're going to have to pay this quarterback a lot of money if he continues this level of success. It'll be Schrader again, running backwards, running away from Chase Young, who blows that play up and forces a loss. Anthony Orji ends up coming out to knock him out of bounds after a loss of a couple.
Well, Big 99, Chase Young, is completely unabated as a rusher on this play, and he runs down Schrader. Listen, I don't know much from playing a few years in this league, but I know you better get a pair of hands, maybe 2 sets of hands on a guy like 99, Chase Young. He looks like an action figure, and this guy can absolutely wreck your day. They got to find a way to stop him.
One-year deal with New Orleans after the final 9 games of the year last year with San Francisco. Purdy at a quick toss. He's able to connect with his tight end, Eric Saubert. It's a 5-yard gain. 3rd down coming. So is Christina Pink. KP?
Yeah, down on the Saints sideline, rookie cornerback Kool-Aid McKinstry was in and out of the medical tent. Seemed to be favoring his right leg. A lot of conversation with the Saints medical staff. He is now back in the locker room. Didn't appear to be serious, but I hope to get more of an update for you later in the game.
And Kool-Aid was an All-American and 2-time All-SEC selection at Alabama. And they used a 2nd-round pick to boost their secondary. Third and long, extra man coming for New Orleans. Purdy's going to launch it. He was looking for a receiver in Trent Taylor. He got held up by Alante Taylor, and it ends up being fourth down. So San Francisco cannot take advantage of the excellent field position.
Well, here goes the corner route on the inside by Trent Taylor, and you see he gets trapped, and credit right there to Alante Taylor, number one, by forcing him inside, knowing he's got help inside by that lurking safety, and he crushed him on that corner route. If you get stuck inside, it makes it so hard for a quarterback to know where your angle is coming out of that route. You're basically dead to the quarterback. Well done by Alante Taylor.
Will Harris was the safety, the new addition coming over this year from Detroit. Another perfect Harvin punt. It is 35 yards right where it needed to be. Wow, Presley Harvin looking for a spot somewhere behind Mitch Wishnowsky, the 7th round pick 3 years ago by the Steelers, with an excellent punt. Chase Lucas downed it.
Shoot. That turf out there looks like Augusta National, man. That's a tight track. And clearly, Harvin's a member. That's a members only bounce, baby.
That Bermuda grass. This place has had some turf issues in the past, but man, it is springy.
Not today.
In preseason today.
Shoot, I might break 5-0 and a 40 today. What a bounce. That guy definitely paid his dues.
Hey, man, just watch that hamstring for me, okay?
Yes, sir.
I don't need you
Too
on
many
IR.
hammies this preseason.
I don't need you on IR to start the year. From the 5, so another long field for Derek Carr. He'll dump it out to the flat for his tight end in Foster Morrow. Second year of his deal with his hometown Saints. Devondre Campbell runs him out after a gain of about 6 or 7.
That was a classic old school West Coast, backed up into the shadow of your own goalpost. Take a shot on first down. They had 2 go routes on the outside with speedsters. It wasn't open. Derek Carr, an elite processor in this league, knows exactly what to do. Get a positive play on first down, give us a couple yards, dumps it down to Moreau. Well done by him to get a good positive start to this drive, despite the disadvantage of the field position.
They set up a nice and easy 2nd down and 3. And for Jamal Williams trying to break through, and he does for the first down and plenty more. Good blocking by Taysom Hill, who lined up that time as the fullback in the eye in front of Williams.
Well, that looks like a page. Watch him. He's going to go up here and block the Will linebacker, but that looks a little bit like Juszczyk right there. He's out there blocking force from the backfield. Taysom Hill taking a page out of their book. Clint Kubiak doing the same. These offenses so similar. He's one of those satellite players, constantly moving, repositioning himself, getting ready to pierce the defense. Well done by him.
Now Taysom is the tailback for New Orleans, and he gets the handoff here. And he knifes his way through for another first down for New Orleans. And another good block by the fullback. That time, it was Adam Prentice lined up in front of him.
That's an 11-yard run against an 8-man box. Are you kidding me? That means your offensive line is mauling people and owning that line of scrimmage. You see Sorensen right there. He's not happy, and for good reason. 96 McGill has to stop that thing, and he got pushed out of the way just like everybody else on the Niners. Huge, huge play to flip field position.
Deep drop for Carr, looking downfield, and he connects into San Francisco territory. It's Olave in front of Renardo Green, and that's a 20-yard pickup.
And watch, there's a drop back game. He's going to cross the entire field. It's so hard in man-to-man to cover a guy 53 1/3 yards all the way across the field. Derek Carr knew it, cut it loose, just slightly behind him, or he's still running.
Olave in his 3rd year, the number 11 pick in 2022, back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons for Olave. Fresh set of downs, toss play Williams. And a good job to knife through that offensive front by Robinson, playing middle linebacker for Fred Warner, the excellent linebacker not playing today. Curtis, the former Stanford Cardinal, with the tackle.
And this was a Warner-like play here. We're talking Fred Warner sheds the block of Taysom Hill. They're trying to double team right there, go 2 for 2 with Hill, the right tackle. And Curtis Robinson, he's got other plans. He was ready for that one.
Hasn't played a ton in the NFL, looking for that backup spot. This is Jordan Mims. And Demondre Campbell wraps him up and brings him down back near the original line of scrimmage. Saints trying to get the running game going a little bit. They did not finish particularly well a season ago, 21st in rushing in the NFL.
And that's a running back room that's paid more than anybody in the NFL, over $28 million. They're expecting some serious production. In that last play, that was just to get back on track, give Derek Carr a couple free yards to take a bite out of this third down. Remember, they're approaching field goal range. The completion is still good here.
Pocket was collapsing. Carr was cool, and he delivered on target as he finds Cedric Wilson inside the 40-yard line. Demetrius Flanagan Fowles made the tackle. So from here, it would be about a 56-yard try for a New Orleans kicker. They're going to keep the offense out there seemingly for 4th and 5.
Well, Derek Carr wanted to work that right side with Mims and Olave. Olave hit the deck and slipped. And so he's a little late getting to the backside there. Let's see how they attack this 4th down.
8th play of the drive. Line to gains of 33. Carr under pressure delivers on target. It's a first down to Bub Means, the rookie out of Pittsburgh, their 5th-round pick. Pressure from Yetur Gross-Matos, the new 49er. Carr was still able to deliver.
Well, they're going to bring Bub Means from left to right across your screen. He's going to run a quick little outside release option route. And he's attacking the leverage right there of the defender and wanting to get outside of Womack. He does that by his release and then speed out of the break. Carr knew exactly what to do and when to cut it loose because Gross-Matos was right on his heels.
Toss play, Hill blocking for Williams, and a drag another lineman and Landon Young all the way out there for a really nice run on first down, close to the sticks.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing. Most importantly, the variety of play calls, inside runs, outside runs, getting Taysom Hill involved as the tailback and as the fullback, but we got a down player here for the Niners.
We'll step aside as they take a look at Williams.
America is always on the move, moving forward, moving up, moving home. And whether you are moving across town or across the country, Pods delivers when we say we will, with no surprise costs. Which is why we were voted America's #1 container moving company. Join over 6 million people who have trusted Pods with their move. Book your move today at pods.com.
This is the Mahindra Roxor, the side-by-side that doesn't play by the rules. The other guys think plastic can hack it. The Roxor rides with steel. They pull back on power. The Roxor packs a turbo diesel punch. And when they start breaking down, the Roxor's barely broken in. The Mahindra Roxor, built like nothing else.
Here we are driving down the road, and all of a sudden, bang! Oh! There's a crack in our windshield. You know what we can do now, though, right? Go to safelight.com. And we're good to go.
Hey, guys, I'll be replacing the windshield for you.
Can we go in there with you?
New cars come with cameras that can control your automatic braking systems and lane departures, which do need to get recalibrated when you get your windshield replaced.
You get a crack in your windshield, there's only one choice.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Safe Light Repair, Safe Light Replace.
Woo!
For the first time ever, the NFL kicks off with an epic 4-day opening weekend.
Time to play football.
It all starts Thursday night with Ravens Chiefs.
We gotta show everybody who we really are.
Friday, it's the first ever game in Sao Paulo when the Packers face the Eagles. Sunday, 13 games all day, all night. And on Monday, Rodgers is back with Jets Niners. The NFL season kicks off with 4 days of games, starting Thursday, September 5th.
Nick Williams has played 97 games in the NFL. He seems to be okay after he got taken off the field. 10-year veteran got signed this week after Kalia Davis got hurt for about half of the season. The Niners have had a lot of turnover on their defensive line. Eric Armstead signed with Jacksonville. Javon Kinlaw went to the Jets. Sebastian Joseph Day to Tennessee. They have beefed up their offensive line with some signings and additions. Taysom Hill next to Derek Carr on this fresh set of downs, and he's able to work ahead for a few. Curtis Robinson ends up with that tackle. It'll be second down and 7.
I think Derek Carr made a business decision here. That's a keep all the way for the quarterback. But in a preseason game, I can understand what he's doing there. He's in this to win it and hopefully play in a Super Bowl in their home city in New Orleans. You don't want any part of that zone.
I'm going to go ahead and give that up to my man Taysom Hill here. Carr looking right, quick throw, and a quick tackle. They immediately were able to find Chris Olave, and Malik Mustafa is a name you absolutely need to know if you're a 49er fan.
Well, this kid, a North Carolina native by way of Nigeria, is an absolute monster on defense. He is a run and hit type player, is not afraid to slap some helmets on you and get some of that gold on his helmet on yours. He's fun to watch. A lot like their other safety, you might have heard of him, Hufanga, just got cleared. Look out, folks, when that guy's back, this defense can be nasty.
Mustafa makes the nice play. That takes us to the end of the first 15, scoreless in Santa Clara.
William Contreras leads the Brew Crew.
Oh, my goodness!
Against Arenado and the Cardinals.
Wow!
Wednesday at 7 Eastern on FS1.
Allie S. asks, how many devices can my Wi-Fi handle?
That's an easy one, Allie. The average home has more devices than ever.
But our gateways are engineered to handle hundreds.
So not only will they work today,
they'll also work tomorrow.
That's our new intern.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Power all your devices with fast, reliable Xfinity Gig Internet for $25 a month for 2 years when you add Xfinity Mobile with unlimited data. Xfinity, bring on the good stuff.
It's Toyota's national sales event. Swipe into end of summer fun with an exciting new Toyota. Whether you're paddleboarding in a RAV4, mountain biking in a Tacoma, or tubing with your best friends in a Camry, you'll find plenty to post about all summer long.
Get financing as low as 0% APR or up to $2,000 cash back on Tundra. Or lease the 2024 Tacoma for as low as $259 a month.
Come in today. Ooh, like.
Toyota, let's go places.
In the grand tapestry of California, 4 ecosystems with curious connections.